Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the remaining factors affecting on air absorption frequency. Let us consider. First is physical state. Second is hydrogen bonding. Third is angle strain. Fourth is about field effect. Okay. Now, according to these factors which affect the air absorption frequency as a lowering down or as a increasing, we will explain one by one. So, let us see the first factor, that is the physical state. In air absorption frequency, as far as it is considered, if the compound is in solid state, at that time the vibrational frequency of absorption of that compound, the vibrational frequency of that compound of a functional group, for example CO, occurs at higher wavelength, than it is present in liquid or gaseous state. Again, I will repeating this sentence. That is, if the compound is present in solid case, at that time, whatever may be the absorption of a vibrational frequency of particular functional group is occurs at higher wavelength as compared to its gaseous state or a liquid state. Okay. Also, when the absorption takes place by using the compound is in solid state, at that time whatever may be the peak observed, it is measured at higher wavelength. Than in comparison with a liquid sample or a gaseous sample. Okay. Now we consider the second point, that is known as a hydrogen bonding. Second point, hydrogen bonding. This is the most important factor which affect the air absorption frequency of particularly compounds containing alcohols, phenols, carboxylic acids, etc. Okay, one by one we will see the hydrogen bonding. First of all, we will see about hydrogen bonding means what? A weak bond. A weak bond is formed by one electropositive hydrogen atom with a combination of one electronegative atom, for example N, O, S, etc. or halogens. Okay. Clearly, the definition shows that it is a weak bond which is formed by one is electropositive, that is already a hydrogen atom, and other is a electronegative atom which may be N, O, S or maybe halogens. Okay. Now, hydrogen bonding is divided into two types. How many types? Two types. Okay. First, we will discuss its definition as, first is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay. And intramolecular hydrogen bonding. One should know the meaning of this intra and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Inter means between two kinds of a compounds. These two kinds of same or different. That is, intermolecular hydrogen bonding takes place between two different compounds or two different atoms or same atoms of a two different compounds. Okay. What is about intramolecular? Intramolecular bonding means that is bonding takes place within only one compound. Okay. Now here, for example, we take parahydroxy acetophenone. This is one of the compound which we will have to show the intermolecular hydrogen bonding and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. See here. Okay. Now, see here, intramolecular hydrogen bonding and intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Again, I will repeat this. Intra means within the one molecule and inter means within the two molecules, that is of different molecules. Here, this hydrogen bond can be denoted by using this dotted line. This is called as hydrogen bond. Due to the presence of this hydrogen bond within the compound that is known as parahydroxy acetophenone, due to this hydrogen bonding, the absorption IR frequency occurs at 3040 cm inverse. But in the intermolecular hydrogen bonding of same example, that is parahydroxy acetophenone we have taken here, that is parahydroxy acetophenone. Another molecule is parahydroxy acetophenone. There are two kinds of hydrogen bonding between the same kinds of two molecules. This is called as a hydrogen bonding. Originally, the molecule shows a 3300 cm inverse of a vibration absorption frequency, while due to hydrogen bonding, it gets changes to a 3140 cm inverse. Thank you. this way, the intermolecular and intramolecular hydrogen bonding can be seen. Now we will see the effect of dilution. Okay. Effect of dilution. Okay. Now question is arises in mind that what is the effect of dilution? Okay. That is, when dilution with a compound can be done, at that time what is the effect of the types of the hydrogen bonding? See here, intermolecular and intramolecular. On dilution with aprotic solvents, okay, there is no effect on vibrational IR frequencies of a functional group. But in case of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with aprotic solvents, there is a remarkable effect on OH group and CO group bond frequencies. Okay, that is, with the help of these aprotic solvents, it can stabilize the frequencies of OH group and CO group, that is the carbonyl group frequencies, and that happens to at higher wavelength, that is about OH at 3550 centimeter inverse and CO is at 7750 centimeter inverse. Thus, there is a remarkable increase in the vibrational frequencies of a functional group of OH and carbonyl group due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding in presence of a dilution. Okay. Now we will discuss the another type of the compounds containing a intermolecular and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Suppose in case of in case of alcohols and phenols, here there is also a intermolecular and intramolecular hydrogen bonding takes place. Due to the presence of alcohols is of two types. First is aliphatic alcohol and second is aromatic alcohol. Aliphatic alcohol, the example can be written as ROH. Okay, here OH and here R. This bonding is known as hydrogen bonding. Okay, again OH and here R. Now this bonding in a negatively charged oxygen atom and positively charged hydrogen atom, this bonding is known as hydrogen bonding. Of which type? That is of intermolecular or intramolecular. Here we can take the three molecules of a simple alcohol. Therefore, the hydrogen bonding in between two compounds of a different alcohol or same alcohol. Therefore, it can be called as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. In case of aromatic phenols, here this case is often said. So example of a, here as it is here OH, okay, and C double bond O, and this is of hydrogen OH. Okay, and this is the example of a salicylic acid, and this bonding is known as intramolecular hydrogen bonding. That is, in case of a intermolecular hydrogen bonding, there is no change in using a dilution, but in a alcohols there is a remarkable effect of a hydrogen bonding when in an alcohol is a free, there is intermolecular hydrogen bonding takes place, and the CO group and this CO linkage OH bond frequency is likely to be a due to a hydrogen bonding that is equal to 3550 centimeter inverse. Okay. Now another example is of a carboxylic acid. See here. For example, carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids having the formula that is equal to RCOOH. When these carboxylic acids are used in measuring ion absorption frequency, in case of solids, they give rise to higher absorption frequencies. When these carboxylic acids are used in the form of solid or liquid, it can be exist in terms of a dimers. And in dimers, they show the broad absorption band, due to hydrogen bonding, due to H bonding is about 3200 to 3500 centimeter inverse. Okay. Now I can draw here, that is the dimeric form of carboxylic acid. So here, what is the form? RCOOH. Here O C double bond O. Here H. Now this is hydrogen bond. And this is of a intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay. Now here we can take here two molecules of a carboxylic acids, RCOOH and RCOOH, and these are the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and due to that here the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, the hydrogen bonding of a effect takes place on the frequencies like a C double bond O also and a free OH group. Free OH group lowers to the frequency that is equal to 2850 to 3100 centimeter inverse, and this carbonyl frequency can be reduced to 1715 centimeter inverse due to the hydrogen bonding. Here due to the hydrogen bonding, the absorption frequency of carbonyl groups 1750 centimeter inverse, it shows a peak. Also due to the hydrogen bonding, it gives rise to a peak in case of a dimeric form at 2850 to 3100 centimeter inverse. Thus we can easily say that here due to the presence of hydrogen bonding, it lowers the vibrational frequency of IR radiations. That is, in other words, intermolecular hydrogen bonding and intramolecular hydrogen bonding, due to the presence of a hydrogen bonding, it lowers the vibrational frequency. Okay. Now we can consider the next factor, that is known as a angle strain. As far as cyclo compounds are considered, here the remarkable CO frequency in cyclobutane is due to, here CO frequency in cyclobutane derivative is due to the strain. When angle is a remarkable, when angle is about in range of 120 degrees, it shows greater steric strain which increases S character in C double bond O group. Okay, and when angle exceeds, when angle is greater than 120 degrees, the opposite effect will occur. Opposite effect will occur. Okay, what is about angle strain? Due to the presence of a CO group in a cyclobutane derivative, due to the strain, when angle is about 1 in the range of 120 degrees, there is steric strain, greater steric strain, due to which increase the S character. Okay, now we will see what is the effect of this angle strain due to the carbonyl frequencies attached to a cycloderivative of a compounds. Okay, as the ring size increases, what is the effect on angle? As the ring size decreases, what is the effect? See here. We can take the examples. First is cyclohexanone. Second is cyclopentanone. Third is cyclobutane. Okay, and here the frequencies are, and last one is cyclopropane. Okay, okay, from these values we can easily say that here, as ring size decreases, angle strain increases. Angle strain increases. Okay, also vibrational frequencies with respect of CO group are also increases. Okay, see here, due to the angle strain, here this is the example of cyclohexanone, cyclopentanone, cyclobutanone and cyclopropanone. As this ring size is decreases from left to right, here 6, 5, 4 and 3, as this ring size increases, there is increase in angle strain and thereby increasing the vibrational frequency of particular CO group, that is of carbonyl group. This is a carbonyl group, this is a carbonyl group, this is a carbonyl group. Okay, here from cyclohexanone, this value comes to be 1710 centimeter inverse, while in case of cyclobutanone, what is the value? That is due to higher strain, there is increase in vibrational frequencies of IR, 1770. Also, one more factor is consideration here. Due to this angle strain increase, there is increase in S character, and this S character we have to take consideration in the next point, that is known as this hybridization. Hybridization types. The term hybridization means that is mixing and recasting of atomic orbitals of same kind and same energy to form the new hybrid orbitals of equivalent energy. These are called, that phenomenon is known as a hybridization, and the orbitals are known as a hybridized orbitals. But in case of what is the type of hybridization, that type also affects the vibrational frequency of a carbonyl group with increase in S character. While considering the sp hybridization, sp2 hybridization and sp3 hybridization, what are the cases here? In sp hybridization, CC and bond between a CC. Okay, here S character increases from right to left. Okay, here S character is about 50%, in sp2 it is about 33%, and in sp3 that is about 25%. That is, as the type sp, sp2, sp3 of hybridization takes place, there is percentage of S character is equal to, for sp hybridization 50%, sp2 33% and sp3 25%. Now the last point is about the field effects. What is meant by field effect? In orthosubstituted compound, see here, okay, here hexahalo acetophenone. This is the name of the compound. Okay. Now, see here, what are the field effects? In orthosubstituted compounds, the lone pairs of two atoms, that is of carbonyl frequency on oxygen atom lone pairs and of halogen also lone pairs. These lone pairs interact with each other in a space interaction, giving rise to lone pair interaction, gives rise to they can repel with each other. Thus, there is maintaining of a dipole moment and thereby increasing the vibrational frequency. Of a carbonyl group. And this phenomenon is known as a field effects. That is, if the compound is orthosubstituted, at that time what occurs? That is the lone pair of the two atoms which interact with each other in such a way that interactions are called as space interactions. And due to this space interaction, that is when these two products are come to in front of each other, that is of a transposition. At that time, here lone pair interaction takes place. Due to what? They can repel each other, and due to this there is a development of a dipole moment which increases the vibrational frequency. Okay. Now, in the last point we have discussed, that is in case of amines. Amines is of three types. Which are the three types? That is known as a primary, secondary and tertiary. In case of this tertiary amines, there is no effect of a hydrogen bonding. Due to what? Because in tertiary amines there is lack of a hydrogen atoms. But in secondary and primary amines, there is a marked effect of a hydrogen bonding in these primary and secondary amines. That is of R-NH2 and here R-NH R dash. Okay, that is the hydrogen effect is going on through this primary and secondary amines through a remarkable effect, thereby decreasing the vibrational frequency of the compounds containing a carbonyl group. Thus, we have discussed about factors affecting on the vibrational frequencies. Let us take the review of this. Okay, first is inductive effect. In short, inductive effect also in combination with resonance effect. Okay, what happens here? Already we have discussed in last lecture, that is electron donating species. What happens? Decrease in vibrational frequency. Okay, and electron withdrawing species increase in CO frequency. Okay, now what is about physical state? There are three physical states, that is solid, liquid and gaseous state. Okay, now in case of solid state, vibrational frequencies occur at higher wavelength than the liquid and than the gaseous state. Okay, now third point is about what? That is the hydrogen bonding. hydrogen bonding is of two types. Which are the two types? Intermolecular and intramolecular. Okay, intermolecular is a concentration dependent term, that is on effect of dilution. Okay, and intramolecular means that is the lack of effect of a dilution. That is, effect of dilution is not expressed in case of a intramolecular. Intra means within the one molecule, inter means between the two molecules. Okay, now what is about H bonding? We can taking the examples of acids, esters, amides, alcohols, phenols. Okay, and what? Alkyl esters, amides, and also acetophenone. Then we take the effect that is known as a field effect. Field effect, angle strain, steric strain. Field effect is possible in which case? That is orthosubstituted compound, when there is a repel of a 2 electron pair, that is of LP of two different atoms, of one is carbonyl group, one is of a orthosubstitute halogen groups, which repel each other, thereby developing the dipole movement, and which increases the vibrational frequency. Thus, in this way we have completed the factors affecting on IR absorption frequency. In next lecture we are going to discuss about the problems related to IR frequency, that is how to calculate the structure of a given compound by using the formula. Okay, thank you.